Wait.
You don't want to do that. It's a dark and scary place in there. You
Mm-mm.
will not be the same.
I
I'm the
think
Be like
boogeyman.
baby, be like baby Troy Apollo on Head and Shoulders commercial.
Yo, we're live. What it do? Welcome back, good people. It is January 10th in America in the East Coast, and I'm super hot right now. But just want to say thanks to everybody who's watching. Um, I was down and out the beginning of this week, but I'm here and I'm trying to let y'all know this because I could have just said, "No, I'm too weak. I'm fragile." But I made it here to spend time with the family today to make sure that everything goes good. So, thank you for giving me the strength to move forward and be here today with everybody watching.
You know
So,
say light
let's do
skinned
some
guys are fragile.
homework. What's up, Sean?
You know they say light skinned guys are fragile.
That's what they say, man. That's
He
what
was on my
that's
sick and shut in list. He got that Ali prayer.
Yeah, he sent it
That
was
hour long.
man, hey, I had the water in my vision and it brought me back for real, bro.
I'm
So
talking about.
Better get
yeah,
that water.
you did. Y'all, we
But
doing great wonders. We're doing God's work here. So wanna
amen,
thank
brother.
everybody who's watching. Also, today we have a lot of holidays. So I just want y'all to be tuned and we'll try to go into these topics a little bit more today. I as a actual watcher of the podcast, I'm listening to what y'all telling us. So today we gonna get into some of these topics a little bit different, but I'll also be providing information. So the people watching, please in the comments or in any of our chat boxes on Twitch, YouTube, or Facebook. As long as you put the whatever information that you might want to know in, we want this to be an interactive experience. We don't want to just be you know, like filming and putting things out there and then that's it. Like we want to get
We
involved with
love
y'all. So
y'all.
yeah, like real talk. So please understand like we actually value what you guys want to say. We do want y'all to come on the show. So do not be afraid. This is a safe space. I know we get rowdy on here sometimes, but it's cool. We having fun. This is a fun place too. So, other than that, please continue to support us and buy our merchandise, all of our MD Redman merchandise, our t-shirts and our hoodies with the new Lifestyle After 5 logo. Please get that. Please continue to show support. Thank you all for watching and let's get this show on the road. Peace, y'all.
Going on, we back another Wednesday. I've been waiting since last Wednesday to do this. I am your host, Ali Muhammad, along with the lovely Vanna and MD Red. What's going on, everybody?
What's up? What's up, ladies and gentlemen?
Doing pretty good. How about you guys? How did you guys fare the storm that we had down here in the south?
I went
Uh,
outside butt naked and stood in the middle of the car.
I was working during the storm. I put out some boxes last night, and I thought the storm was over after I got home, and
Nope.
the wind was blowing so hard last night. I thought it was just gonna blow the whole damn house down. I'm
Yeah,
like,
it was like that
man.
all day,
I'm
bro.
like, I'm like, man. And then I had to put all the boxes so that they could pick them up today. And I was like, well, I just get up early in the morning because I know I'm gonna be going up and down the street grabbing
Yep.
boxes and pulling boxes. Luckily, only a few of them blew. I think a few of them are still in the neighbor's yard, but I wasn't going in nobody's yard at 5:30 this morning to grab a box and get shot. So I'm like, they'll move it.
Hear that. Hey, before we get deep into this podcast today, yo, since we talking about transparency, man, I got some bad news today. I need my prayer guys that's with us. Start praying. My sister called me today, said she got to get a kidney transplant. So let's
Oh
keep
man,
her in our prayers. Lift her up, man. We got this. We ain't worried, but every extra prayer always help.
yeah, we gotta pray for that. Oh man,
Yes, sir.
what's her name?
Her name is Latoya.
I'm gonna have to reach out. Yeah, man,
Yeah, she called me. She
we
called me
definitely
like
be praying
about
for
an
her.
hour ago, actually.
Oh man.
Spirit protect.
You never know. I mean, but this things like this happen in life. This is a real show. This is why we call it a lifestyle show. I mean,
Yes, sir.
we go through some real things, and
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I know that's scary. Like I remember the day I got the the phone call that my mom ended up in the hospital. I was like 16. I was babysitting at my friend's house because her mom had like a knee placement surgery and had two little kids and an older boy with Down syndrome. So I stayed there over the summer to help her out. And I found out my mom was in the hospital to get her gallbladder removed, and like my stomach dropped, my face went pale. I had
Yeah.
been blessed enough to that my family has stayed out of the hospital. Like besides that one time and a really bad episode of food poisoning via Taco Bell, my mom has never been in the hospital. But like that was a terrifying moment, so I understand. But
Like, it's definitely scary, but I got faith. You know, I come from a strong family of faith, so all we
yeah,
can do is do the
But I
take the
think not only that, we
precautions.
need to do on the next show, we're going to dedicate that to all the research we can do on kidney health because I'm still a firm believer of Dr. Sabi and natural
Hmm.
healing and what you put in your body can reverse any type of disease and the frequency and energy. And I was going to talk a little bit about that later on tonight anyway. So I think what we all need to do, and if not next show, maybe the show after next, we're going to go in for kidney research.
Let's do
Come
that.
up with every drink, every food,
I'll make a
every
note.
herb, or whatever we can do, because that you know what when you read the Bible, they say when two or more is gathered, there's nothing they can't do.
Exactly.
And when you
I'll
got a vision, you
I
know, go ahead, man.
I've been researching already, but yeah, let's do that.
Yeah, so when you got a vision, everything like I always say on this show starts with a group of people that envision something and put the work into it. Anything, this is an imaginary universe. Everything that you see has been imagined by somebody. Somebody had a
Right.
dream about it,
Hmm.
even down to your computer. And it sounds crazy, but you got to think. You pick up your cell phone today that can talk through midair, that you can text somebody in seconds from anywhere in the world. You can watch a video. You can make a phone call. You can bank online. You can read a book. That was all in somebody's mind that can happen. Now, just think
Sure.
from days when they didn't even have when payphones was the norm of your technology. Somebody had it in their brain that I'm gonna talk to somebody that ain't even here. I'm gonna make it so I can carry something that control my whole life in my pocket. And they got a group of minds got together to make that happen. So I do believe in 2024 as we go through the revelation of things being revealed, anything's possible and anything could happen. And on January 17th, kidney health research episode by Dr. Sabi. Dr. Sabi guidelines natural remedies. So yeah, he
Hmm.
actually had health research on that. Thanks you for that.
Nice.
We're gonna get into today's holidays while we at it. And I'm gonna tell you something that I learned something today. That I did not know. I learned something every day. It's all about learning. That's just a lot. I think we need to talk. Today is a special day. So
Okay.
today, January 10th, is House Plant Appreciation Day. I don't have
Mm.
not one house plant.
oh hang on.
No, it's
Uh-oh.
oh,
Earthquake.
yeah, I hope you're all right.
She got that
That was
plant.
quick. Yeah.
Okay, so this is Juanita.
Hmm.
She was bought for me by my brother, not the last time he was here, but the time before that, because my brother is a very big plant dad. And so this is my little bit of earth for when I can't get out there to speak to the mother. So I brought her a little bit to me.
Nice.
We thought it was an emergency, but you took off on that plant.
Yes, it is an emergency. You had to meet my child.
What's what kind of plant is it?
It is one of the Callias plants. It is quite beautiful. The inner membrane of it is this gorgeous pink.
Okay.
So it's this beautiful pink and green, and she is sassy, and I love talking to her.
That's dope.
They say plants move when you talk to them. I've tried that experiment. They say you can talk to trees, and trees will move towards you, and trees
Oh yeah, this plant
communicate.
is as alive and conscious as we are. They
Hmm.
have done several
Mm.
experiments of like the man that made the polygraph test experimented that plants would feel happy when you talked to them, watered them, and nurtured them. They would shrivel up and feel sad when you cursed at them. They could recognize a gardener. Like the man's gardener came in and the frequency of the plants started skyrocketing because they were scared because he smelled like the flesh of their cousins. So like they're incredible. And when you see them as something that is as alive as we are, like she has her own consciousness, her own mindset, her own light, and her own soul, the whole world becomes so much more beautiful and so much more alive, and you realize that we are really never alone.
And because you said that, I make the argument against those that said that's against the killing of animals. Plants are just alive also. Philosophers have also discussed that. Plants are just as alive as animals. I think it was Alan Watts that said, I guess you eat plants because they can't scream as loud as animals. You can't hear them
Exactly. Like
scream.
like that smell that everyone loves of freshly cut grass, that is the grass bleeding and
Actually, that gives me
screaming in pain.
actually
That is what you're
actually
enjoying.
that smell kicks my ass, and as I have allergies, I hate the smell of fresh grass. So the plants get their revenge on me for that. But it says that on January 10th in the United States, this day is dedicated to showing love and care for houseplants. It is a great opportunity to pamper your plants with some extra attention and TLC as Vanna, as you just seen Vanna do. Today is also the League of Nations Day. Observed on January 10th, this day commemorates the establishment of the League of Nations in 1920. The League of Nations was first worldwide intergovernment organization whose principal mission was to maintain world peace. Three, they failed. They need to be disbanded. We have everything but world peace going on right now. Today, I swear, every damn week is something about some damn chocolate.
Mm.
Today is National Bittersweet Chocolate Day. What the hell is that? Is that
What
real
what is that?
chocolate? Cause
Bittersweet
real,
chocolate is baking chocolate.
Oh,
Bittersweet
yeah.
chocolate or semi-sweet chocolate
So
is
it couldn't
either
be
pure
celebrated
cacao.
with the regular National Chocolate Day that we've had in the last for the last 6 months.
nah.
No, no. See, this is a
Regular
variation of chocolate. Much like Christianity, chocolate needs its own attention.
We don't celebrate. What I don't know. Do we? Do we celebrate National Baptist Day, National Pentecostal Day, National Jehovah Witness Day? Do
No.
we celebrate Mormons Day, Catholic Day? Do we? I don't know if we break religion down into different variations like that as
No.
far
Every
as
day is a good day
celebrations
to
go.
celebrate religion.
So if you got your lights on, cut them off. Is that was that Teddy Pendergraft voice?
Turn off
Because
the lights.
exactly. Because the day is National Cut Your Energy Cost Day. I'm all for that. I think I got my light bill in the mail today.
Let me
Too
send
high.
my wife a text. Tell her turn that damn TV off.
Turn that shit off. Matter of fact, I just got some smart lights where I can tell Google to turn it off for me. We celebrate in the United States. This day is dedicated to raising awareness about energy conservation and reducing energy costs. It is a great opportunity to take the steps towards a more sustainable lifestyle. Five, as we call it. So
Well, that's
five, dim them lights.
fucked up
Get your
decade.
glass of wine.
It
Get
ain't working
Lock
good.
romantic. If
them
you got a
doors and
partner,
turn them
yeah.
lights down
Yeah, we need to
low.
communicate more. If you're watching this podcast, get intimate with us. Grab you a glass of wine or whatever you drink, some juice. Turn your lights down and listen to us. Don't I sound sexy
Yeah.
on this microphone? Hey,
There you go.
my voice ain't really deep. I got a voice like my daddy, but hey,
I'll
it's as
take
deep as
over.
I
Don't
can
worry. I
get.
got you.
Yeah, yeah.
You
Go ahead,
cannot be
Barry.
doing that voice and say the word daddy. That is not allowed.
Daddy.
I'm your daddy.
Da, 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 da.
Daddy's
You
home.
like daddy, don't
Gentlemen,
Today
I
is
am trying to remain professional.
you? I
we
love
anything but that.
it.
Today is National Oysters Rockefeller Day. That we just had that day. I swear I read that
We just
day
had Rockefeller
sometime
Day
ago.
back in December.
I thought I wasn't going crazy. It's just showing up. I don't know if it's
Hey,
the
you're popular dude.
AI or what, but yeah, we're gonna skip over that. I swear we had that.
No, we
Uh,
had Rockefeller Day was in December. This is National Oysters Rockefeller Day.
Okay, it's a little
Hell,
different. Thank you,
so
media.
it's the 10th,
Two totally
but this
different
day
days.
is dedicated to the history of the dish. Oyster Rockefeller is a luxurious baked dish crafted in the French Quarter of Louisiana. Chef Smitty, hook it up. We need Chef Smitty to cook this up
Chef
for us.
Smitty asked if we was live too.
Hey, listen though. I'm gonna tell y'all something. Oysters are a natural aphrodisiac.
Yeah, get the coochie wet.
Whew.
What is this National Peculiar Day? I thought that Penicillin Day at first. I was like, oh, that would have went well. That would have went well with the
Famo,
aphrodisiac.
peculiar people.
National Peculiar People Day. That means you know this hell. This is the
All in your
Karen's
business.
day. Oh yeah, this day is dedicated to embracing the unique qualities that make us different from each other. It is a great opportunity to celebrate individuality and diversity.
I'm all
Nosy,
about
mind your
that
own damn
shit.
business.
I'm all about that
Mind your
shit.
own damn
Let
business.
your freak flag fly.
Uh-oh.
And
Uh-oh. Fellas.
oh hell, Pastor Jesse, where you at? I don't know if you went to
Listen,
work yet or
Not
what.
fucking here.
fellas. She like deep voices and she like the word daddy.
Not
Yes, she do.
shut
That
the
make her put her
fuck
flag
up.
down. Look, look, all them colors blend into one.
And she ready, fellas. She does Pilates.
You know what? I actually did Pilates. It's funny you bring that up. I was gonna talk about that. I actually did Pilates before this episode.
Hey, bro, we
And I
in
did
some
some
tough
yoga the
moments,
other day.
brother.
So hey, that's what I was gonna get into. You a segue. Damn, it is a lot of holidays today. It is National Save the Eagles Day, unless you are a
A bear.
Philadelphia Eagle. Damn y'all. How about them Cowboys?
Sports
Eagles
ball.
Uh-oh.
down.
Shots fired.
Oh, hell yeah. Damn them Eagles.
Hell.
January 10th, the United States. This is a day dedicated to raising awareness about the eagle conservation. We ain't conservating their ass. And the giving of thanks for the conservation efforts to preserve their extinction. Yep. And the NFL, they extinct too.
Wait. Ain't the eagle
Nash,
like a national icon, like the
it is. You can't kill an
flag?
eagle. It's the
Yeah.
national bird. It's the national
Mhm.
bird. Yeah.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
kill an eagle, you're going to jail for
For a long
20 to
time.
life, 30 to
You can't
life.
even have a feather. You can't even have an eagle feather.
Yeah, you going to jail for a
Yeah.
long time. You fuck one of them birds.
Only Eagles you can beat up and fuck with is the Philadelphia Eagles. Fuck them up. It is also, which is in line. Actually, this is iconic. National Shareholders Day.
Mm.
This day is dedicated to recognizing the celebrating of shareholders of a company, typically stock investors,
Hmm.
the individual who is invested in a business and have a stake in the success. While we on that note, I was going to bring that up, but now is a perfect time to bring it up. Today is a good day in history as we talk about
Sir,
Bitcoin.
I already know what you're going to
Today,
say.
our very own, for all y'all that said Bitcoin is fly by night, it is a scam. Today, our very own United States SEC,
Mm,
Securities
mm, mm.
Exchange Commission, has just given the okay for Bitcoin to form, gave the permission for 11 applications
11
that
of
were
them.
submitted, 11 of them, BlackRock, Franklin Templeton, and I'm not going through all of them, but just to name a few. Most of you don't even know who the hell they are anyway. And if you don't know who those people are, miss, you're going to have a hard time when it comes to retirement. Learn these investment accounts and these investment broker firms. I'm just saying. Uh, if not, hit us up. We can coach you through it. But anyway, the SEC has just approved the 11 applications to have Bitcoin approved in an ETF.
Yes, sir.
So what that means is if you got a retirement account like a mutual fund or whatever else, Bitcoin can be a part of it and it's recognized
Mm, mm, mm.
by our United States government. This is going to change the game. If you don't have Bitcoin right now, I suggest, like I was talking to my daughter yesterday, like, I don't know how to buy Bitcoin. Darling, you can do anything. You got a master's degree. Get your ass on YouTube.
There you go.
Learn. Go buy now while you can, because now that the government is in play, they may see, and you may not never get an opportunity to buy Bitcoin. And you don't have to buy a whole coin. You can buy a fraction of coin.
Yeah.
Had you been listening to me, I've been telling you since 2017 to just take your pocket change, 5, 10, 15, $20, whatever you're gonna buy on a drink or spend at the club, and just buy fractions of
That's it.
Bitcoin. When I went, well, hold on. What is the price of Bitcoin? I was about to say my
43,000
stuff.
right now.
42? It's got to be
Yes.
higher than 42. It's 42
43.
this morning.
It's 43 and some change.
43,000. It
Yeah.
is right. It is going to rise. No, it is not 43. It is
Oh, damn.
$46,678.93.
And going and rising
And
fast.
rising. And rising. So it is also the year of the halving of Bitcoin, which there will
Hmm.
be a halving in April. We
We
may
have
explain that
exactly
on
110 days before it has, I think.
well, I won't go into it on this live and bore you for those that's not interested, but we may do a video show on that. Tune in. But all of crypto right now is going wild. I don't know if you can see all the green, but there's plenty of green on this screen, meaning money is
Yeah,
being made.
I ain't gonna show
Get you
my
some.
portfolio on her. They might try to come get me.
Yeah, I'm not showing my portfolio either. That's why I was like, but no. So while you getting all this Bitcoin money, take the stairs because the day is National Take the Stairs Day to celebrate every second Wednesday in January. This day is dedicated to promoting physical activity and improving lung health by choosing stairs over elevators. So
Mm,
go, let's get in shape.
let's do it.
So now that is all of the holidays on
That's a
this
lot of
very
holidays,
busy
man.
Wednesday. I know.
Yeah.
So do your research. Again, we're not financial advisors. Do your research and learn about Bitcoin and other altcoins and the Bitcoin and everything, other cryptocurrencies that they got out there. But
Yeah, man.
things go well.
It's your
Bitcoin's
opportunity.
also predicted to be 100,000 to a million.
Mm, mm, mm.
Ride the wave, people. Ride the wave.
Surfboards out.
Vanna, you said you've been happy lately. I didn't know witches was allowed to be happy.
Bitch.
I said witches, not
Yeah, and I
bitches.
said bitch.
Oh, I gotta be a bitch.
Bec-
Witch?
I have been happy at the beginning of this year because there has been a lot of progress made. The other day, I finished the start inventory of my bracelets. I have 30 made of 6 different designs, and now I am working on
That's a big achievement.
doing the propos or presentation for the store I want to sell them at. I've also changed the style of my readings that I'm doing and also changed like the amount that I'm doing. I'm not doing them every single day. I'm doing them twice a week, but with more fine tuning message because in addition to the oracle cards that I was using, I'm using tarot as well. And the readings that I have already done have had amazing reactions and people saying like this is exactly what I needed. Thank you so much. Thank you for helping me. And like that affirmation that I am doing what I'm supposed to be doing and like the theme for this year is some fucking balance in my life because like
And
as
y'all
much as
brought
I
this up.
love
Well, y'all on
doing
point. No, go ahead. I'm just saying, I'm glad you brought that up because that I was going to talk about that. It was in my spirit to speak on the balance and scales. So y'all just setting me up for perfect segues tonight. But
Hey,
go
bro.
ahead, finish your
That's how
thing.
it rolls.
like I am so grateful for the steps that have already been taken. Like I'm almost 1,000 watch hours from the first monetization milestone on YouTube, which is going to be huge. The connections that I've made with other streamers on Twitch is really going to help me grow on that platform, which is really just something that I'm more doing for fun, just recording games and certain games I'll be recording and putting on my YouTube channel as well. For example, Slime Rancher 2. I love the game. It's adorable. I'm really bad at playing with it because I have the geographical direction of a deranged squirrel, but hey, we're having fun with it, and that's all that matters.
About the Grand Theft Auto and Madden. You play that?
No, I do not play sports ball. I do not understand sports ball.
She said sports ball.
I put it under the umbrella term of sports ball because I cannot tell you the difference between any of them, and I frankly don't care for them. And I never really liked the shooter games like GTA. I just wasn't a fan of them. I mean, it's taken me so long to get into Death Stranding because I didn't know how to throw a grenade and I had to throw it at the incorporeal, inky space demons that were coming out of the ground. So there was a bit of a learning curve with that one. But no, like the video games that I play are more towards RPGs, survival simulators. Like I've been playing a lot of Don't Starve recently
Mm.
because I love the Tim Burton art style and how often I can die to so many different things.
That is
I've never
awesome.
starved though. I've never
Yeah,
starved.
see, Vanna, you are a testament that see when you live the lifestyle properly, there's rewards in the lifestyle, which is what
It's
we all
just a
about.
soul
We all
shine.
about growing. We
It's
all
just a
about
soul shine.
growing. We all about growing and achieving your goals. And anybody can do it. You know, there's no respect to person when you put in the work, you're going to see some result. See, Vanna, you was over there working. I thought all you did after the show was grab your broom and fly around.
No, I
I had
don't
to take
actually
that
have a
shot.
broom. I don't actually have a
So
broom.
you just
I
teleport.
You
I've
yo, you
been
ain't no
meaning to
real
make
witch. You
one.
capping. Yeah, you ain't no real witch without a broom. You gotta have a broom. We're gonna get you a lifestyle out the fire broom. You know what? That's a good idea.
It's
You
gonna
ought
be
to
gold.
tell me. You ought to create your own broom, the witch's broom.
No, so
Clean
like a
all that
witch's
shit out your
broom
house.
is a very important tool in her arsenal, like her Athame or her crystal collection or his, of course, which is not a gender neutral is a gender neutral term. It's not specifically to women. But like a witch's broom is such an important piece of her energy work because the routine and ceremonic cleansing of the house that happens in the spring and fall equinoxes of releasing and removing old energies, that's not something that I could just throw together. It's something that
A
has to be
warlock, the
practiced.
same as isn't a warlock a male witch?
Depending on, again,
If I was a witch, I wouldn't
connotation,
want to be called a witch. It's just to me that's too feminine. And call me a warlock. If I was
it
gonna do that, I'm a warlock.
that could be. You could also, there's also druidry, but that is an entire
Oh,
another branch
yeah.
of paganism. You would not
But
just go and
you
call
know,
yourself a druid without doing the work to earn that title.
levels to that. It's levels to that. But you know, it's funny because I moved in and so I tried to, I saved my house for bad energy and everything and bad spirits, whatever. So I go through the house and everything and I'm doing all the sage and as they call smudging through it.
Hmm.
So I guess I had bad energy because that shit ran me the hell out of this motherfucker. The
Hmm.
energies left and I left right behind them damn energies. So I'm like, shit. Man, I couldn't. I had to leave and go get something to eat and stay gone
Get
for a
your
while.
ass
I'm
up
like,
out of here.
I can't even get in my own damn house, so it worked. So I mean, I came back with better energy and a better spirit, but I'm like, damn,
Ew.
oh, it really works. It gets rid of all spirits. So this is a cautionary thing. If you the bad energy and you the bad spirit, be careful around sage because that shit might run your ass. It will run your ass out of there
You
too.
know you can smudge yourself, right?
That's what the fuck he
Man, what
did.
the fuck I'm gonna do? I'm gonna smudge myself and die? If I'm carrying
No,
the bad, if I'm the one that's carrying the bad energy, what the fuck I'm gonna do?
phrasing, my friend. All you have to do is use the right phrasing to release the energy that does not belong to you. That energy that chased you out of the house is low vibrational toxic energy that keeps you in places of need, doubt, greed, and fear. Use the correct wording to release it from you.
That's why I'm doing yoga,
Yoga is
affirmation.
also an amazing way to move energy about. If you are an energy sensitive or develop that sensitivity, you can find where things are getting trapped and blocked when you are doing yoga.
Yep, and I did.
Like
And is it true that trauma is in your hips?
if it is related to your sense of security and safety, yes.
My hips are tight, so I had to work
You
them
need
out.
some root chakra work. And when you
I
are
did.
going through the chakra work, start at the root because I am speaking from my own experience here. When you start at the higher chakras like third eye or crown with no foundation and no stability done from the lower chakras, you seriously screw yourself over. When I first started taking my paganism and spirituality more seriously when I was 16 in high school, I was like, okay, I know a little bit about the chakras because I watched Last Airbender growing up as a kid. That was my comfort show whenever I was sick. I'd put on Last Airbender. But I was like immediately like, okay, I'm gonna see through illusions and shit. So I went straight to work with my third eye. I gave myself migraines and nightmares because I was trying to work with an energy that I had no foundation or stability on in my own life. It's like Jenga and trying to build at the top when everything at the bottom is falling apart. So when you are doing your chakra work, you start at your root because that is your sense of stability, your sense of safety, security. Everything starts at the root. It is the widest at the base of the pyramid. It is the strongest and the one that you most often need to check in on for its stability because that also distributes how your energy flows through your other main seven. Because you really have like 80 something chakras, because chakras are just energy points. But the main seven are the ones that everyone talks about.
For the
So,
general public that's not into spirits, energy, and everything else, the regular Christians, yoga is very good in stretching because what you will find is an imbalance in muscle tension into your body. And that's why a lot of you got to have back surgeries and everything, and you tight and you in pain and your neck pulling and everything else. You need to flex. Like right now, I realize because years of trying to be strong and bench press, I'm very tight across here. I am not balanced back there. So I have to use and I need some more guys to come to yoga with me. I was the only male when I went on Monday, so I need some more male energy up in there. Masculine energy
MD
when I
Red,
go do
get in there,
yoga.
man.
Yeah,
Hey,
MD Red, you need to come in there. We got to go
oh,
do
as soon as I
yoga
get my,
together.
soon as
You got
my
to do some yoga with me.
schedule
It was a
set,
good
we
deal
in there.
because actually I did because my back was hurting, so I was like, you know what, I'm going to yoga and do it. And so today, probably I didn't have time. I wanted to go do me some hit today, but I was like, you know what, I'm going to do me some Pilates. Shout out to Pilates. That will get you right.
Mm.
And you because you're looking at straight energy fields in there. So in 2024, remember this yoga and Pilates. Balance
I
your
tell you, bro,
thing.
'cause
Bruce Lee was a big proponent of this. When you can control your body, you control the way the energy flow. Because really what cramps are is concentrated energy in a section of your body.
mhm.
Now
Yep.
everything is energy.
I made
So
my son do yoga all through high school while he's playing football, and then turned him into a top tier athlete. So you definitely got to stretch.
so now we're gonna get you right. we're gonna get your Cat Williams fofo speed back.
I
Now,
actually have a yoga oracle deck that I really love using because like the problems in our life can relate back to our chakras and imbalances in them. For example, trust issues and issues opening up and feeling vulnerable to people can be issues in the heart and sacral chakra. Self-image issues could go back to the sacral and solar plexus chakras. And like it's amazing how those also relate back to like physical illnesses. Like I think a lot of my PCOS, the reason why I have a very irregular and unnatural period, goes back to the damage that my root chakra has gone through. And I notice how much like when mama does like the chakra run throughs on me and like she takes a pendulum and when I am meditating she runs through and helps release some of the muck and the blockages that are preventing the flow. Like the next day, I have I started my period or I feel a lot more action in that area because like even now because I am sensitive to my own energies, I can feel where there is that blockage that is preventing the natural flow of what my body is supposed to do. And that is an amazing thing to have that awareness to like know like what I can do because in
mhm.
knowing that I know how to fix it. It's the same thing
Hey,
with shadow work. Once
That's
I
key. And that's key with shadow work and knowing because you alluded to balance a little bit earlier. We just want to talk about in 2024. Life is a balancing act. There is negative and positive energy. We kind of talking a little bit about this before we went live. If too much positive in your life is not good. That's why we have a generation that don't appreciate a lot of stuff. If they grew up with too much positive. They hadn't experienced any negative. They don't know what it's like to have to struggle, to have to go through things. That is not good to spoil children. Then again, the opposite effect. Too much negative energy is not good either. You need balance. And we have to start, and that's what shadow work helps to do, is to balance you. But most people, I think, they get stuck in these roots and in these situations and they do nothing. If you're having money problems, or you're struggling, it happens to all of us, but you don't have to stay there. Problems are supposed to be temporary, not supposed to last years and forever. The thing is, you got to be putting forth the energy and gaining knowledge to get past your situation. And I've had to do it. When I lived in Atlanta, I used to have what I call the sipping room. I used to sit there every day. But matter of fact, when I was in the military, it's funny. Rest in peace, my homeboy, Corey Smith. We used to be so broke. I never will forget when we were in the military. We want to drink. We had to share money. We had to split a 40 ounce, and I think a 40 ounce was less than $3 then on base. And we had to scrap up money just to go half on a 40 ounce. Then we had to get into. It was to the point one day he get paid loan me money. Then I get, and then next thing you know, I have to loan it back to him, and we were just swapping money back and forth. It got so bad. It was to the point where it's like, you know what? When I give it to you, don't even worry about paying me back, because I'm gonna ask for it back, and I'm gonna need it back at some point in life.
Right.
We got to do it, But it was one point in life where it was like, I'm like, okay, I'm getting older. I'm tired of this swapping money, trying to pawn jewelry,
Hmm.
payday loans. Oh, don't ever do a payday loan if you can help it. That is the absolute worst. You can never pay the loan off unless you got all their money. Stay away from that deal. But it wasn't until I had this epiphany that I've had to do better in life. I had to go and accomplish something, but I didn't know how. And it's okay to not know. But the thing is, you have to make the conscious effort to get around people that know how. And you have to break the habits that got you in the place that you were in. And you got to realize that sometimes, when you're struggling, you can't go to the bar when everybody else going. You got to, like I used to call it, put myself on suspension. I can't go on that vacation that everybody else is going on. Right now is the key. I got
Right.
to suspend myself for that. I got to cut back. I can't. What I'm eating lobster for and can't pay the damn light bill. No, I don't need no steak. No. I got bologna sandwiches and some salad.
Yes, sir.
But you have to
Hey, a
put
fried
yourself on
bologna
that
sandwich
timeline.
smacks.
Oh, that's some bullshit. I grew up on that shit.
I love
It's
a
one
fried
thing.
bologna
Some
sandwich.
things, you know, if you see me eating a Vienna sausage, bologna,
Fell off.
a hot dog, go ahead and help me out, because I done fell off. I done fell off bad. Now,
Fuck
you
with
know
hot
what? My
dogs, I ain't
kids
gonna
was
lie.
5. I never even bought that for my kids. When I was growing, my kids was like, they didn't know what a hot dog and bologna was until they went to visit their grandmother.
Damn.
And she was like, the kids don't know what a hot dog. No, they don't know. They've never seen or had a hot. I don't bring it in the house. I don't eat that shit. And what's that other shit? Potted meat and
I didn't mean.
crackers. Potted meat. It's called potted meat.
Shit look like vomit when you open it.
It is. It's called potted meat. And shout
My
out to
dad,
those that.
my dad still eats like the deviled ham shit,
No, I'm good.
and like, oh god, oh,
Basically, that when I was a child. And I'm
and
not
he
knocking
still.
anyone that's eating that, but it's elevation. You got to serve your time. You got to put you. It's like we were saying. It's a part of life. You got to go
Mhm.
through your hot dog and Vienna stages or
Like I
whatever. But
do.
to get, some of the billionaires now grew up eating that. Now sardines are something that oh God, I think I shoot myself before I have to. If
Fuck with
life came down to me, all I had to eat was sardines to survive. I'm praying for instant death. Let's go ahead
them.
and take me out. I do not. My grandparents used to eat that. I don't know how the hell they ate sardines and crackers.
No, like I would,
A lot of
like
people
my
do,
dad
bro.
would do the oysters on the
Oh,
saltines with
canned oysters.
Tabasco,
Oh no.
and that's disgusting. And then my brother Devin would do like the sardines and come out of the can, and it's
Yeah,
covered in this red sauce, and it's just like,
yeah.
I tell
bleh.
But you know what? They took that because all the black folks used to take hot sauce and put hot sauce on their sardines. So then they start making a can with them with
That's funny.
hot sauce in it. But you know, there's nothing wrong though. But you know what? Those beginnings are good, humble beginnings. You want to
Yeah.
start off in good, humble beginnings because you learn a lot. That's where you learn and you can go back.
Should
No,
be a
I
So,
spoken.
I
you know,
understand.
what
I
I'm saying.
grew up in the Coke can and the Vienna and hot dog under lit landscape, like, and I saw how hard my parents worked, like how much my dad killed himself physically and mentally and emotionally, killed his relationship to the family by choosing to go over the road. My mom at one time worked at both State Farm and Sam's Club,
Hmm.
like same time. And like how hard my parents worked have been such a massive push for me, like in my age, to lay down foundation so that when I have a child, she doesn't have to go through that same thing so that I could
But
provide my
but
Carrie
don't
so
don't
much
shield
more.
too much. But that's the mistake a lot of my generation made. Matter of fact, I was talking to my 25-year-old daughter yesterday. You got to let them go through something. I think we shielded these children too much because we struggle so much. We say, well, you know what, I'm gonna work, make sure my kid don't have to go through all of this and this struggle. And when you look at millionaires, the big misconception is with millionaires is that they kids get everything and their kids are spoiled. Now let's just take Trump, whether you like him or dislike him. He didn't spoil his kids. Now, I mean, Dunn, Ivanka, and all of them, they had to work in his business.
Hmm.
They had to go to school, they had to
Got a
go to
job.
college, and they had to learn. Now, like I said, now, whether you like them or not, they know damn dummies by far. They can run. I mean, Ivanka can run a company. They are brilliant people. You look at the Kardashians.
Hmm.
They on their grind. They not just TikToking and Instagram and all this and
Nah,
became,
them
oh
motherfuckers got
well,
some
I'm a
money.
big what Holly Collie a billionaire or whatever
Yeah.
because I look good and I'm on that. No, no, no. They mother taught them how to grind and how to work, how to go out
Yep.
there and get stores and how to get it. She taught them how to fish. It ain't that they just got money handed to them. And that's the big misconception that I think a lot of us poor people think about the rich people. A lot rich people have put in the overwhelming majority of them have put in great deals of work. You know, Elon Musk
Hmm.
risks pretty much his whole damn fortune after becoming rich, putting it all on the line just to start SpaceX, taking those chances. But yet we won't take a chance to put our pocket change in Bitcoin. We won't do research on Bitcoin. Let's just scrap Bitcoin. We won't even do research on our favorite stock. You know, because there are even stocks that's tied to Bitcoin. If you don't want to, you don't trust Bitcoin, you don't want to get on there, you don't want to learn about Coinbase or anything else, you can get on the stock exchange, E Trade or Charles
Trade.
Schwab or what have you, and buy stocks where you can get the same benefit as Bitcoin. Well, now that the ETF is approved, you can buy Bitcoin through these companies and through some of these stock exchanges on that. But you've got to put in work. If something on you, it's like a relationship. If you want a relationship, the worst thing you can do to say, and it's going bad, even if it's going good, you got to keep improving in everything you do. Life is about that balance. If your relationship is going bad, doing nothing, what the hell do you expect? You think it'll get better? You know, if you had eyes on the brink of divorce, do you think sitting on your ass twiddling your fingers is going to fix it? Or if I just avoid it, things will get better. No, you got to go in and have conversation, and you got to go in. If this end is down, you got to go put some energy on the other end to rise the other end up. If you're looking for another job and you don't like the job you in, you got to go out there and you got to learn skills to get you in the position of the job that you want. Health. If you're struggling with some health issues or whatever, you've got to exercise and you've got to change your diet. And you got to do things differently than and change the food than what got you there. And that's the thing that people, I don't know if they fail to realize or they just willfully neglect to do it.
You should have the mental block, man. They know it. They
Huh?
just don't do it. They don't care.
But you expect this craziness, but you expect a different result. And no, it's not easy. Nothing in life is that you want. Worth for having is easy. You got to get. Do you think? Like I tell people, you think like hell? I want to get off work after working all damn day. That I want to go to the gym, exercise. Do you think I want to eat salads? That I like that shit? Hell no.
They don't know.
And shout out that I lost about 7 pounds too since I've been here.
Yeah, that's what's
I
up.
just want to
Keep going.
bar for me on my thing. I'm trying to be sexy by April. But
Yeah.
no, anything when you look at people, like when you look at a person's body that's muscular, whatever, they put a lot of time and energy into that.
Yeah.
That didn't happen by accident. You look at a successful person, that didn't happen by accident. It's 2024, the year where things are being revealed. And you're gonna know if you lazy or not by your bank account, your body, and the results.
Mhm.
Nobody has to judge you. Just like people say, well, you can't judge me. Bullshit. You're judged by every damn thing you do and say.
All day, every day.
Matter of fact, Martin Luther King even said it. I had a dream that my people be judged by the content of their character, not the color of their skin. But you're judged. You judge every day, all day. So cut that out. Nobody can judge you but God. When God judges you, it is too late. That has mean you have wasted a lot of time on this earth and missed a lot of judgments that could have corrected you and helped you out. That's my soapbox.
Yeah.
Who we got for our black person of the week?
All right, let's see here. That's dope too. You're a businesswoman too. So we're gonna talk about Miss Rosalind Brewer. She is currently the CEO of Walgreens. She's the
I thought that sounded familiar.
first black, and first woman to hold that position. But this was her first corporate job, man. She did six years at Starbucks as a COO, and she did before that. She was the CEO of Sam's Club, which she was the first African American to hold that position. So y'all go do y'all research on her. She's a big advocate for women. Rosalind Brewer, 58, from Spelman, with Spelman College as our alma mater. Go check her out, man. She's holding big positions in the corporate world as a black African American and a female.
All right, well, I can't wait when we make Vanna CEO. We can say she's a lifestyle product.
Right.
You better
Yeah.
not act brand new either.
Show
You know,
better.
this is kind of like in Living Color. You know how Jennifer Lopez got hot off in Living Color, and now she
Mm-hmm.
don't talk to him and say anything. Don't be no Jennifer Lopez.
Right. And like you don't know us.
Ah, hell no.
We're gonna come see
Hey,
you.
she
No,
could be
I
like, oh, I
I
sold a
look
million
forward
bracelets
I look
today.
forward to having barbecues on the homestead with everyone.
That's what I'm talking about.
Get Chef Smitty in Underhill. See what he can make.
Hey, that's what's up, man. Good podcast tonight, ladies and gentlemen. I enjoyed the
Oh,
conversation.
join us on our live. You know what? We've been saying Vanna for the last 3 weeks because she heard radio interview. We blame Lloyd Shoe.
We've
He
been hyping it
we
up.
had
That's
so
all.
many. He didn't load it, but she's loaded in there now. But I don't think she's coming tonight.
We've been hyping her up.
We've been hyping it. We've been hyping you up all the time. 'Cause he's like, Vanna already aired. I'm like, no, Vanna never aired. We've been
She
saying
ain't
she's
here.
gonna air, but she has not aired. So
Yeah,
go
she
check
ain't
us
here.
out. Who do we have, Lord Shoe, coming up? Is this the relationship coach coming up next?
Yes, tonight's episode is gonna be with Mario, Coach Mario, and Three Wellness.
Nice. Oh, that
I'm
was a deep
interested
conversation.
in. That is a good conversation. And Vanna, will she be next week? When will Vanna be in?
Yes, Venice will be on the 17th.
I can't wait to hear Vanna's interview.
Yeah, that one's gonna be crispy.
So I will be traveling over the weekends. I ask that y'all pray and keep me in your prayers as I will be in Cuba, Havana, Cuba, over the
Oh, nice, brother.
weekend, and I'll be bringing some video and podcasting. Well, I won't be podcasting live, but I will be videoing to bring back to
Yeah,
be
yeah, yeah.
edited to go out there and present something. So we're gonna go out there and smoke some real Cuban cigars and network with the Cuban people. I was wanted to give them shirts, but the shirts didn't come in time. So hey, it is what it is.
You beating
I got a
anybody out
few.
there? You got a
Huh?
guide out there?
Do I got a what?
You got a guide beating you out there, or you just out there?
Going with a group.
Oh, okay. Nice.
If you
Yeah, so
find
going
any
with a group.
lizards, please take a photo.
You laser,
I
laser,
will be going in the opposite direction if I find any lizards. For but if I'm a distance, I may take one with you, zoom in and take a picture. But not going there to visit nature. Well, not lizards and
You be
animals or whatever. What's the difference between a Cuban lizard and I don't know, a Florida, South Carolina lizard?
How much
you,
it's gonna
you
fuck
finna
you up?
you finna find out.
What
I'm gonna
shade of
find out.
spice
I'm
is
not gonna
this
fuck around and
particular
find out.
lizard?
Motherfucker look like a
I'm
dragon.
gonna be getting the hell. Look, even in Florida, hey, I was in Florida. What was this? Fort Lauderdale, and a damn iguana came across the Airbnb. I got my ass up moved. Like, oh, that
I
what
would
the
have
hell was that?
chased it down. I would have chased it
Yeah,
down.
I'd have ran
You
too,
be
bro.
the
I ain't gonna
one when
lie.
animals attack, when they whip that damn tail on your ass. Shit. Or you catch some type of rare fucking
Uh,
disease or some shit. Leave
Hey,
the
I'll die
Everglades and
doing what
nature.
I love, touching something I probably shouldn't have.
Shout out
yeah,
to what's that guy?
got it.
What's that guy that
Wait,
died
what?
from Australia? What was his
Irwin,
Steve
name?
Irwin.
Irwin.
Steve Irwin. Shout out to Steve Irwin.
Shit
Shout
just
out
got
to Robert
freaky than a
Irwin.
motherfucker.
No, well, stupid that motherfucker Stingray killed his ass.
Fucked him up.
If I'm killed by an animal, know I was set up because I was not out there in nature fucking an
But
animal
looking for
on
him, hell
purpose.
no.
I don't even want to go to a safari unless I'm in an armored car where I can go out by them damn what is it? The lions and shit climbing through. And they just sitting
Yeah,
there.
they talking about the
Hell
windows
no!
down,
Look,
man.
you
Oh, let
better
these
be
fucking
strapped.
windows up.
You better have a. If I go in there, it better be a guy that's strapped.
Bro, they don't
Hell
even have no windows
no.
on them Jeeps when they out there. Ain't no
No, I need windows. No, that shit ain't gonna work. Rhinoceros chasing you down and shit. No, that shit is
Ain't
not
no
in the
fucking
picture,
way I'm
and
finna sit
I
on this
don't want
motherfucker.
no parts of that
You don't see
at
Silver Tip
all.
right there looking at us. You talking about beach stick, man. If you don't drive the fuck off.
But you know what we need to do at lifestyle? We need to go to Vegas. I do want a zip line, and I'm not a zip line. I want a zip line down the old strip if they still have it.
Yeah, okay. We got to set it up then, brother.
Yeah, man, I'm always down for some shit I might die doing.
Never mind.
Well, you won't
I'll
die.
send me pictures.
I mean, Vegas, I might die in Vegas.
No, don't die. I mean,
If we
this is
going to
life.
Vegas, bro,
The first
he
part
said
of
this is life.
our logo is life. We don't want you to be unalive.
Lifestyle after
This is not look, this is not Biggie life after death. This is
shit. That
lifestyle
was
after five. This is lifestyle after five, not life after death. We don't need you in the afterlife. But if you
yeah,
do go in that afterlife, look over me, hook a brother up. Give me some lottery winnings.
right.
Hook me
Like
up.
you'll
Give me
look up at
some
the
supreme
clouds.
knowledge.
You gonna
I'm
see
out.
some numbers in the clouds.
Yeah, yeah. Give me that number right there.
It's this
Oh,
one, brother.
shit.
But when we
Gosh,
talked about doing the balance and giving people something, not spoiling, what is it? I can't think of the name, but over 50% of lottery winners go broke within 5 years because you don't know what the hell to do with the money.
yeah.
Managing large sums of money in the tax penalties and laws are different. If
Yeah.
you cannot manage $5, $10, $15, or whatever you make an hour, you cannot manage millions. If you broke making that and you can't make it through, you're going to lose and waste your millions. And most of us Christians, I'm gonna give it all away.
Hell, you ain't.
Bitch.
Hell,
No,
I
no.
ain't.
I ain't getting a damn thing. It took energy. It's like somebody made a post, and I used to be bad about this too. When people used to text and be like, hey, you got any aircraft points? You airline points, free tickets, hotel points. That person earned those points and tickets for
And the
them
money.
and their family. But
Mhm.
now you want them to just freely give them to you.
Listen,
You gotta
man.
put in some work. That's all I'm saying. No knock against anybody. I love you all. It's most people now ain't teaching no more. That's we in this year of revelation. The teachers have stopped teaching. People have been exposed.
Mm.
If you don't get when this run, because if this Bitcoin keep going up, you won't see me on here teaching no more. I'm gonna be somewhere on an island. You might see me updating my status or whatever.
Shit.
Lifestyle is over. Lifestyle is upgraded. This will be
And
upgraded
you telling
lifestyle
me
after
not to
5.
forget you guys.
I
You
didn't
get
say I was gonna
successful and
forget
you
you.
just go,
No, no,
bye,
no.
Felicia.
You be with me. The ones for the day ones. You be part of the day one. At least you have access to it to come, what you choose to do. But get on your broom. I'm gonna be like, hey, Vanna, I'm in some overseas location. You pull out your crystal ball and your broom and you figure it out. Meet me where the hell I'm at. And you fly over there on your damn broom. You bring mama with you. Bring mama with you. Bring daddy. And shit,
Hell
hell,
no.
throw them on the broom too. And hell, just come on out there and we'll all have a
But
big
that
dig. Dig. Yeah. You'll be out there chilling. You'll be out there doing Turing, Oracle readings and whatever. And hey, we been got something new going. I'm
Tell
just
you,
saying for the ones that
keep doing what it's
not
doing, bro.
listening, not paying attention to the lifestyle and all the information that's out there, I can't help you.
Got my eyes on 200 acres. I'm finna buy. Keep
Same.
doing what it's doing. 200 acres.
I want a quarter of the earth and a fraction of Mars.
Y'all can you can come build your house on one of these acre lots.
I just want my daughter to grow up somewhere she doesn't have to be afraid to go outside.
Mars.
I like going outside.
Well, actually, maybe. I don't know what Mars is. I always wonder, do we have slaves on Mars? Oh, we're running
Yeah.
out of time.
Everybody
We
keep this.
went over on this show. You know what? Check us out, Ali After 5, www.aliafter5.com. Switch over right now on our radio station, www.wdjy99.1 FM, and check us out. Come
Sure.
on the radio every Wednesday until next Wednesday. Lifestyle After 5. It's been great. Can't wait to see y'all again next Wednesday. I'll tell you all about the trip to Cuba, but check us out on our radio station right
Peace.
now, 9 to 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Get our merch on the website.
Sure.
Hell. Take care.